here we go. Another Yieldnodes update. Got a email from Mrs. Stefan, talking a little bit more about what's going on. One of the emails basically, if you are invested, so you can be directly in the Discord for Yieldnodes. They're making a specific one, so you can go in there and talk and tell about your issues. I hadn't finished signing up for mine to go in there and talk because um it's just a lot more stuff I'd have to do. Didn't feel like dealing with it because from this email, um pretty much here we go. Basically he's saying, you can imagine blah blah blah. Not a lot of people are happy. Their phones locked up and you know, because they're dealing with sell off and the issue with Binance locking up rewards. He's like, everyone signed a risk disclaimer saying, you got the risk disclaimer of every email communication. Furthermore, in every email, I plead not to use funds that will put your livelihood at risk in every video. Granted, I didn't do enough to put my livelihood at risk, but it sucks not to have your money. But anyways, he goes in and basically he's like, it's heartbreaking. They understand and what they're trying to do. First, they're gonna prove the assets that they do have in 1 or 2 weeks. They're gonna be saying that they're gonna show everything. Maybe have a real person show what's going on through third-party auditors. Something a lot of us been asking for because they have a lot of YouTubers and other people go in that they invite to do these in-person audits that nothing against YouTubers, but none of us are really into accounting or know how to do a good audit on a crypto business and tell you exactly, hey, they know what they're doing. Looks like they know what they're doing, and that's what a lot of stuff happens. So we won't go into that. But they're gonna finally reopen emergency withdrawals within 2 to 3 weeks. It's be coming up soon. But they plan to do it like auction style, where you can set how much you want to lose, and they saying, if someone wants to take over, blah blah blah, but they don't recommend. Uh, they want you to leave it at a loss or set it to 100%. Because if someone wants to take it over, I'm like, hey, if I can set it to 100%, somebody want to take it over at 100%, fine. I can get my money out and move right along. But anyways, when they do this, that's gonna be awesome because that's gonna help a lot of us who want to get our money out from being locked up and not having access to it to be able to get access to our money and hopefully take it out, put it into what any other project that we are currently working on, or just get our money and use it for whatever we want to use it for. But on down there, basically saying back to what they were talking about doing with NFTs and assets. Like I said, I got an issue with NFTs. That's not my thing. But in 5 to 6 months, they're gonna turn your yield node balance into an NFT that can be openly traded on OpenSea, and you can use it and store it in your wallet. And basically saying it's not gonna be a picture of a cartoon ape, but a certificate of your assets, a sophisticated smart contract that is easily transferable. So they say. But again, we're talking NFTs. I don't know enough about them to feel safe dealing with that. And this is going to be the pegging of values to NFTs by the end of the year. So they plan on doing that and basically using them as real tokenized access to invest in a masternode pool. But then the coins will be backed by real access, and hopefully through the year they get more assets to stabilize and raise up the price. That's when they were talking about buying farms, solar farms, and nuclear plants and all this other stuff. That's basically what they were getting into when they were talking about that. But they made their own videos trying to explain it. It pretty much did what I'm doing. They got one in English, one in German. But yeah, it's basically saying that it'll be okay and all this other stuff. Again, it's with the head pats and to me, it's trying to make sure everybody doesn't freak out and take your money and run away and leave them alone when you're able to get access to your money because they don't want the thing to crash and burn. But good feeling it's going to crash and burn. Everybody's going to take their money and run away. Why? Because, hey, if you tell me you're selling me apples and all of a sudden an orange shows up, you're going to be pretty pissed about having an orange. Because I was wanting to buy apples, not oranges. But anyways, but they were saying they're going to take your hand, walk you through it, and show you how all this stuff is going to transition over to NFTs. And it's still going to kind of be master noded. Um, but it's not going to be the main thing. And, you know, their hearts are in the right place. And la-di-da, kumbaya, and all this other stuff that, when we're talking finances, dude, I don't care about your heart. I care about the money. And anyways, they're saying that, basically if you stay in, you're going to still earn 5% quarterly until the full plan is complete. So basically you gotta, rub your shingles together and hope that they know what they're doing, and once everything goes through, you'll get something, And it's like about him, yours, and having sons, and basically, it's about their families and not themselves, and they don't want to be known as scammers or bad business people, and that they don't have a plan B. And this is a plea, plea for us to, stick it out and work with them, da da da. And they said they're going to be dropping more, videos and emails to update you on what they're doing as they go through the process of switching over everything. And I mean, it is what it is, but your boy's over here waiting on them to drop that, hey, you can get your money out, or, put in to have the withdrawal that you want taken out and have them bid over, da da da. Like, I might leave $1,000 over here or something like that for the most part, but if I can get all my loot out, or a majority of my loot out, I'm getting the majority of my loot out. Y'all can play pimp or whatever you want to do with your money. I just don't really like the fact that how everything changed, and if it's because everything had to change because you had everything locked up in Binance, why don't you lock everything up in the Binance? Or put the majority of your funds in Binance. There is other markets you could have used to have your coins in, not just Binance. There's Coinbase, BlockFi, and however you feel about them, they're still operating. Binance is still operating, but I mean, if they were locking up your coins or giving you issues doing transfers, I just don't think you should have put all your eggs in that basket, which it looks like that's what happened, and that's what caused a lot of the issues we're running into right now. So if you're like me and you're sitting back waiting, wondering what's going on with Yieldnodes, that's the gist of it. It is in a wait and hold phase. In 1 to 2 weeks, those of us who have money invested, I got like over 9,500 some bucks in there. We should be able to start the emergency withdrawal process and set the limit so somebody can buy us out of our position, and we can get some of our money back. And those who want to stay in the program can stay in the program, and they basically got the roadmap back up here, saying how long it's going to be. Like I said, the emergency withdrawals will be in 2 to 3 weeks. Approving the assets is 1 to 2 weeks. On down here, 5 to 6 months, they're going to start the NFT project. And at the end of the year, they're going to be pegging the values to the NFTs. And like I said, it's going to be a process. I'll follow the process and see what's going on, but I don't think I'm going to stay fully invested into it. If you do plan on staying or don't plan on staying, hey, let me know. Write a comment. Let me see what you were thinking, how you feel about the process. Are you going to be sticking around, seeing what they're going to do? Or are you going to take your money out as soon as you can and run on to the next thing? Either way, thanks for sticking around, watching the video. Please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how you feel. I got some videos going up about vapor nodes and how they're doing good, and how my investment in it is doing and what's going on, and a little bit of info about that. But if you want to keep abreast and know what's going on, you gotta like, you gotta follow, you gotta subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're feeling. Let me know what you're gonna do. Uh, and if this video has been helpful, let me know. Thank you so much for everything you do, and we'll see you around.